Hello, Prof. Hello, everyone. This is Group 4 from EC4334, and this is our 5-minute video presentation for our research project, where we intend, in non-technical terms, to find out if recent changes in the oil industry have changed the way that investors use oil price as an indicator of stock prices. We're interested in studying this because of two big events that have happened. First is fracking, which increased the supply of shale oil in the oil markets, causing the second event, which is OPEC's response to the increase in oil in the oil industry by greatly reducing prices such that we have never seen before such low prices for a long time. That's OPEC right there. Our motivation is pretty clear. Well, number one, oil has been a leading indicator of economic health for a long time. And so investors have long used oil as a signal of the overall health of the economy and to use that as one of the factors in their investing strategies. However, because of the great increase in oil supply due to US development of shale oil or fracking technologies, OPEC's response to this great supply of oil has been to almost permanently reduce the price of oil by greatly increasing their own supply of oil, such that oil prices have fallen since 2014 and are at its lowest levels for decades. In fact, some think that because of other developments such as renewable technologies, the relationship between oil and stock prices have changed irreversibly. So we want to find out if has the change in the relationship between oil and stock prices been really because of these two big changes? And has there really been a change? So we did some research across the internet, and we found that while a lot of research has been done between oil price and stock prices and their relationships, most of them are done using data before 2010, which means that they did not account for two of the biggest changes that have happened in the oil industry. So what we're going to do better than what has been done is we're going to use more recent data, and that will allow us to account for the structural changes in the oil industry due to those two big changes that we mentioned, and that will allow us to conduct a more relevant and definitive study on whether oil price and stock price have changed in their relationship due to the changes in the stock industry. The oil industry. To do that, we're going to use data from the three biggest stock exchanges in the world, which are firstly Tokyo Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, and the London Stock Exchange. And to proxy for global oil prices, we're going to use WTI, which stands for West Texas Intermediate, which is a commonly used indicator of oil prices around the world. To conduct our study, we'll look for a difference in trend between oil prices and stock market indexes before and after the changes that we mentioned. And then we're going to repeat the study on the performance of an average listed company in the stock exchange to look for differences in how investors value stock prices before and after the two big changes. And we expect to find significant changes in how oil prices affect stock prices after the two big changes. That's all that we could say in 5 minutes. We hope you understand our project. Thank you for listening.